Welcome to KGB Plays Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Let's get started. Hi, Cheeb here. Welcome to episode 32 of the roundtable that CayaMaya and I are playing. I'd also like to mention that Chris Brammer and Uliki have also taken part in this. If you're not familiar with our roundtable, what we're doing is just taking turns with the save file and building on what the other person has has done the turn before, and trying to keep things under control, and which is sometimes easier said than done, but it's always fun seeing the person that came before you, and then now it's CayaMaya and I has done, and getting into their thought processes and continuing on. So that said, I'm going to try to design a aluminum area that will I may end up going off and coming back to this a little bit later once we get through winter. Just trying to do design work with snow flying is not the best, but that's going to be my plan, is in this general area here, build ourselves an aluminum processing facility, if you will. I'm not sure if that makes sense or not, but that's what we're doing. So we have the mines in place. We have our processing plant. We'll need some kind of a storage off of that, so that the bauxite that we get produced from the raw bauxite has a buffer between it and the two alumina plants that will be excuse me, that will be processing the bauxite and feeding to the aluminum plant. So one of the things that we're going to need to keep or be mindful of is how much, what other things other than bauxite that we need. Obviously, there's chemicals and coal for the alumina plant, and the aluminum plant basically just needs chemicals and the aluminum oxide that the alumina plant creates for us. So my thoughts are, and I had thoughts and didn't hurt myself, is you making use of to bring coal and chemicals in to a warehouse that's going to be in this area, and then trucking it over. I think that'll the interesting part about doing that will be having the ability to just having some movement rather than just seeing factories in place. That's one of the things that Kaya always does, is have a sense of life in the things that she builds, and I think it's pretty important that just from an aesthetic perspective, and the stuff's happening with it. So I like that, and gonna try to incorporate that in here. And I think doing that is it'll make it interesting. And there's going to be a bunch of other movement here as well. If you've been following along in the series, you'll know that we're planning on using helicopters to feed workers in here. So that's going to be a little bit of an adventure for the both of us, and I think it's going to be an awesome adventure, to be perfectly frank with you. Just cool stuff as far as I'm concerned, at any rate. So yammering, we're almost into February, which means I think the 22nd of February is when the snow stops flying. So I'm going to go over and, well, maybe I'll check unemployment too high and see where that is, because, oh, there, okay, so that's fair. Known quantity that we'll probably fix at one point, and I believe we have I believe we have these all laid out. Got some beautiful helicopters. No constructions assigned yet. We've got the passenger materials passengers where we're picking the passengers up laid out. Oh, and we don't have mechanical components or electronic components selected yet. That was one other just minor detail that I believe I believe what the we needed to figure out a way to get them to the helicopters, or make them available to the helicopters. And I think this is, yes. Okay. Now we're jamming. Cool. So this will be, we'll limit the amount, and we're going to go with mechanical components. So if I go electrical, 50, 50, and then zeros for the rest of them, I think will be good. Electronic and mechanical. Okay, cool. So, yeah, 70 and 100 tons. More than enough. We just need to figure out a way to get them over there. So, electronics. Mechanical components getting produced there and there. And moved. That's going to the plastic factory. High-tech distribution office is taking mechanical components where? Or are they picking up? Okay. Vraska warehouse. Oh, this is the factory. Okay. There we go. Nice. Nothing gets past me. Okay, so, oh, we've got a few high-tech distribution. We've got some space. We can mechanical electronics, drop them off over here. Okay, let's add another connection to there. And we will unloading. And yeah, the amount that we're going to need probably for the helicopters and for the machines that we're, you know, having I'm going to start with 30%. If we need to up that number, we can do that quite easily. I just don't want to starve the rest of the stuff that we need by stealing all of the electrical and mechanical components, or electronic and mechanical components. So make sure that we have, okay. Think this through. High-tech distribution office, where are you? Right there, okay. And how many of all of the vehicles do we have? Open, covered, covered, covered. couple... Yeah, looks like we've got enough, or we should have. This is covered. I would kind of expecting to have these components start being delivered. Not sure why they're not. But it's probably not a bad idea to, let's rename this. Come up with a better name. Components. Heli for helicopters. Here, this road can go. 16 more days. That's all. Cancel road. Whoa, no, no, no. I'm not sure what's going on here. I really don't want to let go of the mouse, because I don't know what's going to get canceled if I let go. Okay. I'm okay. Are you okay? Sorry, a little panic moment there. There, I'll do it this way. I was trying to do it with the fancy shift button. Not the smartest. Okay, cool. I think we're in an alright spot now for this. Don't know why we're not getting components here, but I can come back to that a little bit later. One other thing, Kai and I did talk a little bit about what we were thinking in terms of how we're going to get people to make aluminum for us. Oops, sorry about the clouds. We know what we want to do in terms of getting the people there, but we need a supply of people. We're thinking Tunguska, which was Uliki's city, would be something we can build on and get quite a few more people. Not location, sorry. Unemployed. So there's not many people. There's a few, but there's not many people unemployed here. Adding a few more residences there would definitely help the cause. And same kind of situation in Upper Znotov. Fairly straightforward to add in here. Just coming down this way, putting a couple more residences in, and have a helicopter pads laid out there to pick people up and ferry them over to our aluminum area. Words. Okay. So, what we're looking at for aluminum plant is we need, as I was saying earlier, coal and chemicals. Cool. So we need an aggregate storage and a warehouse off of our train cargo station. um, just for those two, and then more chemicals. So yeah, aggregate storage. How much coal? Maximum production consumption 29 tons. 2.6. Oops. 870. Oh, we're gonna have, yeah. This is, we're not going to be able to bring this in by train unless we have an aggregate unloading here as well. Details. Tiny, tiny details. So let's see what the options for that are. I think we could probably build that in, yeah, somewhat easily. Trains. Oil. Aggregate. There we go. Put it someplace over here. I know we need some flat terrain. We can get that sorted out. Okay, yeah, we just need to push that back a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, this one will work. It's the vanilla one. Don't really have a problem with the vanilla one necessarily. This is not necessary. I don't know if that's one that I've used before or not. That's the loading. No, we need an unloading. Single in. Yeah. Sorry. Here we go. Let's do some terrain leveling. I don't know if I've got... Yeah, we don't. Of course we don't. Oops. Well, I think we need to make a change there for that. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. February 14th. Okay. Get my brain around what to do here. Think just in terms of construction. Here we go. There we go. I'm getting there. Construction offices. Just having a free one handy here. Kind of center-ish, somewhere in here. It's going to be pretty simple to move around. I'll just place that here. 2 bulldozers, because I have 4 slots, right? Yeah. 2 bulldozers and an excavator, or 2 excavators. The other thing that we're going to need here is also some fuel. I'm wondering if we can just truck that in. That could be interesting. This is, I think, why we're build. Well, not why. This is why we're building this road out here. Is to make use of it, not just to have it look cool, although it does. 6 more days, and I'm 20 minutes in, so let's see about what we can do here. Okay. Terrain tools, height from center. This was going to be where our road was coming through. That will... Oh, hello, track builder. Thank you for... Wow, words. We're going to need two more stations through here, and we may not continue that road, or if we do, it's going to be up and around, because we're going to, I believe, we'll be likely be coming from this bridge for road access up to our bauxite processing plant. See, yeah. Oh, that's not bad, actually. For cargo. Aggregate, loading and unloading, unloading. We won't need 2, but again, mirror that. It's not going to make any difference, honestly. Didn't really want to have the road on that side. No, I can't put it there because I need to have the warehouse in there. I think wow. It's a puzzle. It's really a puzzle here. How? Don't really want to change that. Although I could, that would make this side somewhat easier to deal with. Certainly could be done, and if I'm going to do it, it's probably a good idea to do it now. Just going to pause this for a quick moment because I want to get my head around what I want to do here with that. I give myself, I keep saying myself and I, if I give us the opportunity to get a warehouse in this side, then it's a quick run over for just making sure I'm on. Yeah, it would just basically be chemicals that were running around by vehicle. Not the coal. Well, we could do the coal as well, but that would be on the other side because we'll be on this side of that road. Huh. I'm going with just a warehouse there. Um, if I can find it. Chemicals, 60 tons of chemicals. I think that's quite enough. 120, I think that's a better number. And now if we're running our road through here, that's going to give us access. Sorry, I'll access up to all our processing up there. Having this changed, yeah. I think it's the end of the world either way, whether it's run through that way. Why am I having such a hard time getting my head around this? The plan in my mind was always to have the warehouse over there, and that was now we could run a train line off of there and have our whole aggregate unloading and then storage up in this area, as well as a fuel drop off somewhere there as well. Still 3 more days, and we're coming up to 27 minutes, and I've really done nothing but a little bit of terraforming. So we might spend another. I need to get this sorted out. It really needs to be decided what to do with this. And I know I'm still paused. I'm just trying to get my head around what I should be doing. So okay, let's do it. Cancel that one right there. Something like that. Okay, let's get our warehouse in. I believe it was this one, 120 tons of chemicals. I think that's going to be more than enough, and probably more than we can actually supply. And if I mirror that, let's do it this way. No, I don't like that. Don't like that. This is better, especially if we're trying to get a return track through. get a road in so I know where we're... There. Okay, cool. Now, of course, the construction office the free one that I put in, is very much in the way of okay, move it out. Oh yeah, that's going to work quite nicely, actually. I think it should run straight across there. Might have to get rid of a little bit more of this track here to make the bend reasonable there, but yeah, I think we'll be fine. And then we can get our aggregate unloading over on this side and figure out what we want to do with this road. Probably push this hill back a little bit more. Okay. That goes. Bye-bye. Road, get rid of that little piece of road there. And let's see about... see about what? Let's see about getting our rail line in there. Take that out. Okay, that's good. And are you going to cooperate? Please. Oh. Of course not. Okay, let's try this again. Warehouse. Yeah. Right there, I'll just have to make it a little bit about as tight a radius as I can get it, or not radius, connection as I can get it. Let's see if I've got it this time. Yay, winter's over. Okay, that connects there. Connects there. Got our warehouse in. Let's get some... Not so much. Where can we... Oh, that... Ish. Nope. Oh, really? Oh, well, that's a little bit annoying, isn't it? Shoot. Well. Okay, let's try something else. See if taking that back a little bit more gives us a little better. doesn't. That's fine. Yeah. Would I prefer it be further back? Yeah, we can come back and revisit that. It's going to be a while before they get in here to build all that up. Okay, going with that. And for cargo. See if I can get this lined up reasonably well. And then we can run the aggregate unloading right off the end with a nice conveyor is what I was trying to say, so the conveyor can be run straight out this end with a storage somewhere in this area. Let me see if I can sneak. Can. This is where I'm thinking potentially the excuse me, the fuel unloading it will be set up. Because we'll need for the trucks back and forth, for the chemicals, as well as for the excavators at the mines as well. Definitely need some fuel up here. Cargo. There we go. Loading and unloading. Okay. Now where's our road going to be? Yeah, that's definitely not going to work. But with the pipes, if I stack these up, move this down to this end, that could work. Okay, I'm 38 minutes in. I just want to plan these. And then we'll call it an episode. Where am I here? Probably best to have this way and control. Lined up near the end of this. Right there, and let's get our oil. Try that. Okay. little bit further back. I think what that does is give a little better entry here. No, not happening. Come on, work with me. And then coming off somewhere here. Sorry, going all quiet on you. Yeah, I think that looks much better that way. And then we can we can conveyor our storage quite easily there. Let's see who's working on this. They are. Okay, good. Are we? Okay. Whoops. I just want to get them. Are they only working on one track? Yeah, so let's carry on here. Cool. And I think this can just continue straight across. I'm just going to tie that in. I know, one more thing. It's always one more thing. And I'm putting it in dirt road. I think that could be better for sure. It would function, but it's not. Looks a little crooked, honestly, and not fussing with that anymore. We're still a little bit of a ways away from getting any of this constructed, so having other design decisions made or rejigging is fully in the cards. Okay, taking a little bit more shape. Just need to, I can run this out here, and need well, aggregate storage. No, not open storage, aggregate. Okay, going to train. Actually, go into aggregates, and let's pick an aggregate storage, and I'll put it down. Storages. There we go. Okay. I was initially thinking a small one, 870. That's going to be more than enough. T that, and then run this. Oops. Like this. Try to get it square to the grid first, or at least, yeah, just like everything else I put down here that isn't square to the grid. I'm going to go up one more here. And a conveyor connection. No, I'm 45 minutes in. I've kind of overstayed my welcome here with all of this. So at this point, I think it's probably best that I just commit to the rest of that. I think we're fleshing this out a little bit more. Again, subject to all kinds of new and interesting things. Apologize for not getting this laid out. Well, maybe not apologize, but I didn't get to my plan. Realized that we just didn't have quite enough infrastructure over here. So that is what it is. We'll have some kind of fuel storage here off the road so that we can get fuel to wherever we need it quickly, and then the train's bringing in the quantities. So at any rate, excuse me, thanks for hanging with me today. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this video, and keep your eyes open for the next one from CayaMaya. Cheers. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye now.